SlimXTeamSymmetry here to bring you guys the newest episode of the good, the bad, and the Yu-Gi-Oh! And finally, we are going to do it on evil tiles, evil swords, whatever you want to call them. I know I had promised this to you guys for a long time, and I've just been really busy. I had other videos I wanted to get done, and I decided that I would do this one today. As you guys can see, like I always tell you guys, this is never a deck profile. So for this one, I actually decided to do a template. A lot of you guys probably know in one of my videos, my older videos, I had asked people to leave video responses, message me on Facebook, message me on YouTube, and help me make a template for the deck. And I'm not kidding when I say I got over 45 messages on Facebook. I got at least 10 messages on YouTube, and I got a bunch of video responses, and that is just amazing. That says so much about how much you guys listen to what I have to say in my videos, and you guys really want to help me out, so I really do appreciate it. When it all boiled down, this was actually a very common template I got from people. The differences in how many monsters are used might differ, but this is usually what people would send me, and I can't shout out everyone because it would take all day, but I just want to say thank you guys so much. So once again, if you want to leave a video response to this video with your your take on evil swords, anything you've done with the deck in general, just send it to me as a video response. I will approve it, and all of them will be down in the comments or whatever as video responses that can help get your channel out there. I really do appreciate it, so I want to thank you guys for that. So the first thing about this deck that I love about this deck is that it utilizes Lagia and Dolka and makes them so easily. Everyone knows my love for Dino Rabbit and how I love just the overall control power of Lagia and Dolka. That's something that I think in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just something that I've really just come to enjoy, is that these two cards, I know a lot of people hate them if they're not Dino Rabbit players, but these two cards literally just control so much of the meta that it's crazy. You can make a turn 1 Dolka against Mermail and you can actually be okay. You can survive. They have one dark hole and you can survive. If you make Lagia, set 4, that's everyone's worst nightmare. And it happens all the time in Dino Rabbit, and it happens so much in this deck that it's not even funny. What I noticed about this deck is that what's good about it, so we'll start off with what's good about it. It has a ridiculous amount of recruiting power. Serato, whenever it destroys a monster, you're able to search your deck for an evil tile monster. Ridiculous. They're all level 4. The majority of them are level 4. You can always make a Lagia and Dolka. I love that so much. That's something that makes me actually want to pick up the deck now and just play it myself. I've actually only ever played against it once at it was either YCS Long. It was YCS Long Beach, and I was using Dino Rabbit, so I did play against it, and I actually did win. But ended up I won game 1, open broken. Then game 2, I remember I actually lost. They went turn 1 Lagia and Dolka, and I was like, well, that's GG. And game 3 I ended up winning, but it showed me right there what the potential that the deck had. And I thought that was really cool that you could, this is the deck that was made for Lagia and Dolka. That's what a lot of people were telling me, messaging me, telling me about these things, is that this was the deck that Konami designed that would utilize the dinosaurs and make your ridiculously powerful dragons. So I thought it was pretty cool. Other things I liked about the deck is I like Diplo. Diplo is really cool. You're able to pop spell and traps. That's really good. That's really crucial against a lot of these back row heavy decks. With Volcano, I like this one a lot because being able to special summon your level 4s is so crucial since they're all dinosaurs. You're able to, like I said, you're able to make Lagia and Dolka so easily. And their special summoning abilities are when they're tribute summoned using Evo Force, which is ridiculous. You're able to bring them out, and it makes it so easy to set up so much control so quickly in the game, which I really like about that. And then Weslo's probably my favorite card, just for the fact that it has 1900 defense. Now, a lot of people would say, oh, well, it's just a weak little 700-point monster, but what's so cool about this card is that it's another recruiter. That's ridiculous. You're a recruiter, you're able to special summon, so get your combo started. You can go turn 1, set this, and you're good to go. You're able to use diversity to add it to your hand, or to add another key card to your hand, and I really like that. I like decks that recruit a lot. I like decks that set up their combos quickly, and that's something I do like about this deck. So that's what feels really good about it, is that the monsters recruit themselves, they play off themselves, and they make Lagia and Dolka. That's just I like everyone watches the video how many times did you say Lagia and Dolka? Too many times to count. I'm gonna say Lagia and Dolka in this video more times than I will ever in a Macro Rabbit, Dino Rabbit profile, because literally I played the deck. I watched people play it on DN, and like I watched how quickly they made Logia and Dolka, and I was like, that's ridiculous. That's like faster than Dino Rabbit, and it's more consistent than Dino Rabbit if you don't open Rabbit, or if your Sabersaurus and Cobzol don't survive, or you don't have Jurek Guaiba. This deck just utilizes these monsters, so that's what's really good about it. I really like it. No, what's bad about it? Unfortunately, what's bad about it is some of these effects, most of these effects are relying on the graveyard. So Macrocosmos can hurt them. Macrocosmos like literally is like trying to wreck the entire format. So it's kind of crazy. Other things I would say is that if you open a Rescue Rabbit, you're most likely going to get your Logia or Dolka off faster than they will, but that doesn't happen that often unless you're just like really lucky. So I feel that that's one thing that could be bad, is that if you're playing against Dino Rabbit, you'll probably lose if they open Rabbit and they get more control than you do. I guess another thing, like people are saying this deck isn't that good because it loses to like Dark World and other decks, and I mean a lot of decks lose to that. So I feel that to understand like what's bad about it, I would say that the deck, if it got hit by a deck dev, you would hit, let's see, you would hit 1, 2. You'd hit like 3, like you'd hit like the majority of the monsters, but I mean that's like Dark World. Like Dark World just like wrecks everyone game 1, so that's one thing. But I don't really find that many things bad with the deck, to be honest. I feel that it's a pretty solid deck. I don't know like how fast it is, since I've never actually like play tested with it myself. I don't know how fast it is. Like you can draw those really weird hands, but then again you can draw those really weird hands with any deck. So I feel that saying that the deck's bad just because it's not Dino Rabbit is stupid. That's some people's assumptions. I don't understand that. I guess other things that could hurt it are Thunder King, just because Thunder King would stop diversity, and you'd be able to Thunder King your way out of a Logia or Dolka. But I feel that aside from that, the deck's pretty solid. And what's Yu-Gi-Oh about it? Logia and Dolka. Literally, this entire video, Logia and Dolka, Logia and Dolka, Logia and Dolka, because these cards are just amazing. Like I really do love these cards, and a lot of people, don't like Dino Rabbit, they don't like Macro Rabbit at all. But when you think about it, if you actually think about it, this was the deck that was made to bring out these two cards. And I know a lot of people that picked up EVOLS know that that's like the main goal, is like bring these guys out. I only put these down here, but they're able to make so many other rank 4s for different situations. That's just something I didn't throw in here, but they're able to make rank 4s. If they need to, they can make rank 3s with Westlows that just sit on the field. So they're able to play a lot of cool cards. I really like that. And of course, they will run they can run as many traps as Dino Rabbit, and they can play kind of just like a different variant of Dino Rabbit. And I really do like that about the deck. Like I don't really know enough about the deck, I would say. I definitely would pick it up just to try it out because it looks like a lot of fun to me, and that's something that I've noticed. A lot of people that messaged me, they said how much fun they had with it. They said that it's just a great deck to like play at a locals or something, even to take it competitively. I know it has topped a YCS before. It might have topped a couple times. I don't remember. I'm sure it's topped at regionals. I just really haven't really kept up on the deck. But like I said, in the in the comments below, like let me know what you guys think about EVOLS. Is there new stuff that's come out for the deck that's going to give it more support? Is there stuff coming out in the new sets that is going to give it more support? And what will it be able to compete in this current format? That's what I'm asking you guys. Is more of a get my subs involved video, since this is a deck that I'm not super familiar with. But I just wanted to use the general template and just thank you guys so much for helping me like make this video. Usually I'm more up to date with the stuff, but this is just one of the decks that I wasn't super familiar with, so I do apologize for that. But I really do think this deck has a lot of potential, and like I say, in pretty much any deck in the format, if piloted by the right player, it will always do well. If you're someone who understands the deck, you'll do well with it, and if it's the deck you enjoy, you'll do well with it, just for that simple fact. So in the comments below, just let me know what you guys think about EVOLS. Do they have potential in this format? And like I said, leave video responses, please. I'd love for the rest of YouTube to see your guys' builds and your take on the deck, your discussions on the deck, and hopefully we'll see the deck doing a lot more in the upcoming format. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thumbs it up. Let me know what other decks you want me to do here on the Good, Bad, and Yu-Gi-Oh. I think people wanted me to do Constellars. I have to look into that deck as well. I have to look into some other decks, but I definitely wanted to bring this one to you guys. And if there's any other decks, I think someone messaged me and said Elemental, Dragon, some other stuff. I'll definitely be looking all of that in the next couple of weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little template, little video on here, and I just hope you guys will get involved in the comments below and just give me some information back on the deck, because I really do want to see this deck do well in the format. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs it up, and thank you for watching.